What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for Love During Lockup Season 4, I believe, episode 30. Sorry, you guys, that this video was late. This episode, I actually watched it yesterday, but I was just as bored as I've been all season. But this episode is titled Love Obsessed, you guys. So before we go ahead. Okay, there goes the airplane. Before we go ahead and get into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't yet subscribed to the channel, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss Love During Lockup. And if you guys notice the bag behind me, that is my food that I've taken down to cook for tonight, so it ain't trash. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the review, shall we? All right, you guys, so before we go ahead and just get into the couples, let's just talk about one update since they didn't show them in this episode. Emily and Dowry. So Emily and Dowry, they're still together and she hasn't gone to see him yet, so no shock there. But hey, that's the only update we got for Emily and Dowry in this episode. Now, let's pick up this episode with Justine and Michael. So Justine, that shrine to Michael, it's kind of creepy. Just gonna be real with you. That shrine that you got to Michael in that bedroom is just a little odd to me. But, so you guys know that Justine and Michael are gonna be on Love after Lockup. So we'll see them again next week. And in this episode, you know, she is like 24 hours before he gets out of prison, right? So the phone rang and baby, she leapfrogged to that phone to answer it. So I'm just gonna wrap them up because it really, like I said, we'll see more of them next week. So they're talking about the co-parenting that's gonna happen between she and Michael. You know, she has her kids, he has his kids, and she's wondering if things are gonna be civil between her and the other mothers when it comes to dropping off the kids. And Michael's like, they don't have a choice in the matter. I'm like, absolutely, they have 100% control over this. Those are their kids. Granted, I know you're their father, but okay, whatever. Michael and Justine, they both apologized to one another, and I was like, okay, cool. I couldn't care less, right? So the only thing that I think about when it comes to Justine is the fact that with Michael, I don't think that she and Michael have ever known each other outside of prison. So for me, it's like you don't know this man in the free world, so you only know Michael via the phone, via the video chats and all that stuff. You don't know who Michael really is. And then Justine also talked about the fact that she's been in relationships where they were abusive, and I'm like, ugh. And then her kids, I don't think her kids really want to share Michael with her, but hey, she also told her kids that she wants to have another baby and she wants to have a girl because her daughter is getting ready to go off to college. Okay. It ain't, you know, this is going to be a big adjustment for she and her kids. It really is. More so her kids. One knows it's going to be a big adjustment for her. Like I said just a minute ago, Justine doesn't know Michael in the free world. So this is going to be, actually it's going to be an adjustment for all of them, not just Justine or her kids. Justine, her kids, his kids, and him. But we're gonna wish him the best of luck. That's all I gotta say for it. We're gonna wish him nothing but the best of luck. So let's pause here and let's move over to the next couple. All right, you guys, so the next couple is going to be Chelsea and what is his name? Mikey. You guys, I really don't have much for Chelsea and Mikey. So I guess Mikey did have a stroke, and I'm not going to sit here and say anything about that. He had a stroke, so hopefully he's on the mend, right? My only issue when it comes to Chelsea and Mikey is the fact that Chelsea has a son, and the fact that I don't have an issue that she took her son to Kentucky with her. The issue came for me when Chelsea went to go see Mikey. So Chelsea has finally been approved to go see Mikey, right? So she took her and her son to the prison, only to find out that when she got there, she was the only person that was on the approved list to go visit Mikey. So her son can't go, but the guard was like, there's a park, you know, right across the street that he can go to. I was like, say what now? And I don't know who that was that he was at the park with. I don't know if it was her friend or his friend, but either way it go. If you tell me that my child can't come, then I'm gonna have to say, okay, you know what? We're gonna turn around. But see, here's my thing, because I've told you guys plenty of times that when I was a kid, I frequently, my grandmother and I went to go visit my uncle and my cousin who was in prison. And it's just the checkpoints, right? I told you guys plenty of times that those checkpoints don't make any sense. So when you get to the guard shack, they ask you who you're visiting. You tell them who you're visiting, and so they will make everybody get out of the car, right? They'll search through the car. They'll tell you to lift up the hood, lift up the trunk. I don't know what you're gonna sneak in that you can't sneak out, right? And then when you go back out, you go through the same thing. You open up the hood, open up the trunk. Everybody gets out the car so that way we can see. I'm like, and then when you get to the gate to get in, they pat for the women. They just do, they do the metal detector. Actually, with the men too, they did a metal detector with me. They would do the metal detector, but then they will also pat me down. And it's just like, so invasive. So I just didn't understand why she wanted to take her son with her. But she left out, she says Mikey has a hearing aid, so he's hard of hearing. She seems so happy. And I'm wishing nothing but the best for Chelsea, but what really bothered me to my core was when her son asked her, is Mikey gonna be his new dad? I was like, girl, what? Tell him, like, she said she don't know how to answer that question. I'm like, I know how to answer that question. No, that is not gonna be your new dad. The fuck? Absolutely not. I don't know what to say about Chelsea, you guys. I really, truly don't know what to say, because it's just very odd, extremely odd. But hey, so Mikey, at the end of the episode, his update is that he is working. He's still recovering from his stroke. He is working with a pro bono attorney to see what he can do about the prison, and he expects to get out of prison January of 2023, which is next month. So maybe we'll, please, for the love of, I like Chelsea, but I don't think I want to see Chelsea again. I don't think I do. But hey, that's it. Let's pause here and move forward to the next couple or person. All right, you guys. So next up is Mark. So we're going to breeze through Mark real quick, you guys, because you guys know how I feel about Mark. So Mark, he is celebrating his 30th birthday, and he has decided to let go of all of the prison inmates that he's been talking to in order to pursue a relationship with Alexis. So Alexis sent him a videogram for his birthday, and his mother saw one of his friends. She's like, why don't you date her? He says nope. He's made it official with Alexis. So then at the end of the episode, with his update, Mark is traveling the world, and he hopes that Alexis is joining him pretty soon, because she is expected to get out in February of 2023. Now, as far as Mark and Alexis go, I never want to see, I don't even care about Alexis. I just never want to see Mark ever again on this television show. Him and another person who was right behind him. So let's pause here and move things forward. All right, you guys, so the next person up is Melissa and Louie. Melissa. There's literally something wrong with that woman. I want her to go seek therapy, because she's still stuck in high school, and I just don't understand why. Like, was high school a bad time for her? I'm just confused, right? So Melissa is meeting up with her father, and she's telling her dad that she's not crazy. I'm like, bullshit, you're crazy as hell. So she tells him that she went to go see Louie, and then she's telling us and the producers that Louie put her mind at ease. I'm like, did he now? Because you were on edge when you went to Georgia to find out that he was going to be staying in Georgia with his mom. He had the job. Like, that's my thing. Like, you want him to move to New Jersey, but you don't have anything lined up for him when he gets there. Like, when people get out of prison, they have to, you know what? I couldn't care less, right? So her dad is like, why don't you call up Donna? Because she was talking about Donna is the version, the woman version of him, right? So he says, call her up. So Melissa does call Donna, and she's telling Donna like, "Hey Donna, so you're going to go be picking up Louis soon, and I just wanted to come with you." Donna says, "Girl, I don't thought about that," and the answer is a no. So then her dad is like, "Well, I think that she should go," and she's like, "Who the hell are you?" And she said, "That's my dad, baby." When she said, "Who the hell are you?" I cracked up laughing. Then when she said to Melissa, Melissa was like, "Well, don't you think that Louis would be upset?" She says, "So, don't care." I was like, oh my God, I loved it. Only reason why I would want Melissa back is just to have more scenes of Donna, because Donna don't give a shit about Melissa. And Donna wants to know that Melissa's not playing her son. I was like, Donna, I think it might be the other way around. If anybody's getting played, it's Melissa. So I couldn't care less, right? But Melissa says that, she's going to go to Georgia to pick up Louis regardless of how Donna feels, right? So then at the end of the episode, it's talking about the fact that Melissa and Louis, once he gets out, he's moving to New Jersey, and that they're going to go to their high school reunion. I'm like, oh my God. For the love of God, WeTV, don't bring her back. You can definitely keep Melissa. So let's pause here and let's move forward, you guys. So you guys, the next person up is Ty. I have no words for Ty because season one, well, not season one. Well, technically it is season one, this is season two. But WeTV, y'all know their numbering system, which is so stupid to me. But hey, I know why they do it, so they don't pay the people more money per season. But Melissa, no, Ty. So Ty, season one, she was quirky. We got a kiki out of Ty, right? This season, I don't get any kind of kikis from Ty because I've started to look at Ty's scenes for what they are, and theatrical. That's what they are. She's an actress. She's aspiring to be an actress is what I'm coming up with, right? So you guys remember in the last episode, she had the baby clothes and she told her daughter that she was getting ready to go to the cemetery because she was finna, have the spirits help her find a man and summon a baby. I was like, what the fuck? That's what's bothering me with Ty. Either we're getting a scene in the cemetery or we're getting a scene of a dead person in at the funeral home that she works in. I'm like, that's just so disrespectful of the dead. That is disrespectful of the dead. And these tombstones, it's just like, girl, how disrespectful can you be? So this fool decides that she takes the baby clothes out. And also I feel like she's making a mockery of people who do believe in spirits and who do those kind of things with the stones and stuff. It's just making a mockery of those people as well. It's just like, oh my God. Like, at this point, WeTV, as much as I enjoyed Ty in last season, I don't enjoy her this season, and I don't want to see her back for a third season of Love During Lockup or even Love After Lockup or Life. I don't want to see Ty anymore. So I'm going to wrap Ty up. So Ty she's still talking to BB Marquise, and she got somebody in the free world. Ty needs to go get a mental evaluation done as well. Let's pause here and wrap up this episode, you guys. The last person of the episode who definitely needs to go seek mental help is Jessica. There is literally something wrong with Jessica. I don't know what it is, but there is definitely something wrong with Jessica. So you guys know that Jessica is planning to move down to Tennessee, right? But also remember, Dustin is in the box, right? So she and her daughter, they're packing up so that she can get out of the house and go down to Tennessee. Her daughter is still trying to talk to her about going down there and asking her what is down there for. You don't know anybody. The only people that are there is Dustin's family, and what happens if Dustin doesn't come out of jail, right? So she's packing her stuff up. She got a phone call from his sister, only to find out that Dustin might be getting more time added to his sentence. And I'm thinking to myself, dumbass, you should have knew that. The man does meth. And the man has been doing meth in prison. And he admitted it to you. So they heard him say it. So why would you think that they would go lenient on him for doing meth? And I'm pretty sure he probably got caught doing meth. So why would you think that the prison system would show any sense of leniency for him doing meth? You should have expected that. So her daughter's like, there's nothing down there for you. And she says, well, I'm still going. I'm like, what the fuck? So then she was like, she think like Jessica is less than smart, right? Because Jessica is like, she feels that it would be worse to not know what would happen as opposed to, things being worse and falling apart. I was like, wait. You think it's better to not, you think it's better to not know, you think it's worse to not know what'll happen than for things to fall apart. Baby, I would rather just to let this fall apart right here, right now. But the thing is, she has already put the money down. I guess she's already put the money down on the house, so she would lose the house. I mean, I get that part where you don't want to lose the house, but who do you know down there? Like, what? And then come to find out, so she got some new tattoos. She got Dustin's name right here, like how I have my grandmother's name. And then she got another tattoo. I was like, girl, you are just dumb. This should have been love and dumb, like something. Dumb and love. Stupid in love. Because a lot of these people on this season were just, their elevators just don't ding. So she still moved to Tennessee. I was like, you still moved to Tennessee and you don't know when this man is getting out of prison. That's what threw me, is the fact that you don't know when he's getting out of prison. Like your daughter said, this man could get 6 more years and you have nothing down. You have no one here but his family. Stupid. Stupid. I really hope and pray that Love After Lockup is a lot better than Love During Lockup and Life After Lockup. Because I've been bored with the last 2 seasons, with the last 2 iterations of Love After Lockup. If I had to go back and say I would watch one of these seasons over again, it would actually probably be Life After Lockup. Because Love During Lockup, it just gave absolutely nothing. I didn't like any of the couples. Actually, there's no couple from Love During Lockup that I can say I like. I don't like Jessica and Dustin because I just think that she's dumb. I feel bad for Chelsea because I just don't really know what to think about with Mikey. Justine and Michael, I feel like Justine is in over her head with this relationship. Ty is an actress. Emily and Dowry, I don't like Emily. Mark, creeper. Melissa, a nutcase. So yeah, none of these couples really did it for me. But hey, we're done with this season of Love During Lockup. So next Friday we have Love After Lockup with a whole batch of new people, with the exception, actually, we don't have a whole batch of new people because we got 2 people that are coming back. One of them, I'm like, why did you bring this little heifer back? I couldn't stand her last season on Love During Lockup. What was her name? Gabby and Chris. Ugh. Y'all remember the little disrespect for her for last season, right? Gabby is returning for Love After Lockup, and so is Justine and Mike. I can take Justine and Michael, but Gabby, that little heifer, couldn't stand it last season, and I'm pretty positive I ain't gonna be able to stand it this season. But hey, I will see you guys next Friday for Love During Lockup, you guys. I'm gonna try to get it up for you guys. What's been happening these last few weeks is I've been working some overtime at work. So that's why that's why last Sunday and last week and this week the videos are late, because I worked overtime. So I'm probably gonna work overtime next weekend, but I'm gonna do better about recording the review. But I will see you guys later so today we got I'm doing Love During Lockup. Next up is Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then we got the Real Housewives of Potomac, guys. So I will see you guys for those 2 videos. Bye, guys.